I'm Jamie Graham, recruiter at Atlas MedStaff. So we're out right between Lincoln and Omaha. So we're out in the country. We're on about 27 acres. We did not grow up out in the country. My family did. All my aunts and uncles and cousins all grew up out in the country. But we moved around a little bit. So we lived in Arizona and Colorado, and I came back here. I met my husband, and we just wanted to get out of town. We wanted to be out in the country. We wanted to raise our kids out in the country. And we came by this place by the sheer grace of God, and it has been amazing. It's awesome. We have cows, we have pigs, lots of dogs, lots of kids. Yeah, it's awesome out here though. It's beautiful and so quiet and peaceful. Oh, that's easy. That'd be my mom. She was a super hard worker. She just always had my best interest at heart, and I think that woman worked 60 hours a week from the time I was born until the day she retired, which was last year. She reminds me a lot of my grandma. She's very sweet and loving and caring of everybody. And I think those are just super important qualities to have in anybody. So I look up to those kinds of people, the ones that always are emanating love and just really have that big positive vibe. So it's me and my husband, we decided that we wanted to have a lot of kids, and we wanted to have them all really close together. So we had 5 kids in 7.5 years. So they're all crazy little hooligans. They love living out in the country. They love the dirt bikes and the animals and showing animals for 4-H. You know, they love fishing in the pond, and they can make fun out of anything. They don't need an iPad or a phone. They're very low maintenance, and they're just awesome. I was a trainer for almost 10 years in Lincoln. That's actually how I got into recruiting, but yeah, I was a personal trainer for almost 10 years. It's so similar. I mean, really, you're trying to develop a relationship with people. If you don't have that relationship, I feel like it makes the job not as fun. So for me, I love my nurses just like I loved my clients that I trained. You're really trying to build a rapport with them, and also, you know, there has to be a level of trust. When you're training, they trust you that you're putting them in the best position so that they don't hurt themselves. With recruiting and, you know, working with solely nurses, we're doing something very similar. You know, I want to make sure that my nurses are in the best possible place, and I want to make sure that they have the best experience. To me, that's the most important thing. Obviously, pay is also really important to a lot of nurses, but for the majority of my nurses, I feel like they travel for the experience. And so it's my job to make sure that we put them somewhere where they're going to get the most out of that. You know, I feel like building those relationships, it's so similar, very, very similar. So I wake up to about 7 text messages, and I brush my teeth because I am crazy about brushing my teeth. I go upstairs. If they've asked me something, I will try to respond right away because I know that a lot of them go to sleep. It's busy from morning until night. And honestly, I'm fielding phone calls until 9 p.m. That's just how it is. I always answer a phone call, whether or not it's past 5 o'clock or not. That's just how I do things. You know, you could name off 10 recruiters from Atlas, and I would have about 100 good things to say about all of them. I just feel like we all have this bond, and we all have the same values. And I don't see that a lot anymore. So when I work at a company where I see those values of, you know, the positivity, and we genuinely do care. Like, we love our travelers. We know our travelers by name. We know our travelers' husbands, their kids, their dogs. You know, we know when something bad happens. We know when somebody dies, and we care about those things. And that's something that you can't find everywhere. And that's why I love Atlas. We are the most genuine group of people I think you'll ever come across.
That's all I have.
Woohoo!
That's everything.
Good.
Great job. Great job.
I'm doing a cupcake.
I didn't even have a beer during that. Whew.